And if you work on, you keep at carving, the better you'll get to it, no doubt. I've seen some people on Facebook that, their carvings were a little rough when they started, but they kept at it, and man, they're really doing well now. I'm telling you, I'm impressed, really. Again, we want to take all that rough stuff off, so we're going to do that here. I think I'm going to look for another knife. This knife is starting to dull up too quickly. Let's see if I can use this one. Well, that has a rough spot to it. I don't think that's going to work. Maybe it will. Okay. So make sure you take all that rough stuff off. That's really important. Otherwise, see, I don't know if you can see that. This is lighter than this here. This was cut with a knife. This was not. That was through the bandsaw and the rough cut. And if you don't clean that up, you're going to see that when you paint. Especially if you do colors. White is not as critical, but if you're doing different colors like the red on the jacket or on the hat, you'll see a difference for sure. Alright, now let me take a look back here. Alright, the one thing I did was I took a little slit here and here for the bow. What it's going to be a little V cut here. There we go. Take that out. And this is going to come down. The bow portion is going to come down a little bit. Let me do it back here so that I can see it. Okay. I undercut here where the bow's sticking kind of above this. And this here is just going to be little bits and pieces here. There we go. This is going to come down just a little bit. Alright. Pretty well the bow. Alright, I'm going to redefine this a little bit more over here. Redefining is just doing a little deeper V cut. Just adds a little bit more to the piece. Because you don't have a lot of room to do a lot here because it's a block. But you can make lines deeper. It just gives it that 3D effect a little bit better. For that relief carving is a lot like that. It's not an actual that's good. Again, this is going behind here and behind here, so we're going to redefine that again. There we go. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It just brings things out a little nicer when you can go back and recut those lines. Alright. Now here you can't do a lot because you don't have a lot of room with this, with the shoe being there, but we're going to make that a little deeper because I need to have that a little bit deeper. Again, we're going to redefine this up here. Make that a little deeper. Good. Alright, we're almost done with it. We need to put the eye in yet. Not done, but we're getting ready to maybe do the little bit of the eyeball here. I'm going to clean this up for a second here so I can take a look at it. It needs to be a little bit deeper. If you can get that eye to sit in there kind of deep, It just adds more again to your piece, and this looks good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a line. Let me bring this up a little bit. Right here. What we're going to do here, we're going to put a little where we want the eye to go. Alright, just like so. Alright. We're going to take our knife and we're going to just do a stop cut first. Try to make sure your knife is sharp. Mine's dragging a little bit. And the other box, of course, is in the other room. But I'm going to try to do this with this here. Let me take it back here for a second and just do that sweep the way it should be done. Alright. There we go. Okay, there's the eye. There's a little bit of a bump there, so we're trying to smooth that out a little bit on the eye. And that corner, you know, you want to get that corner kind of deep. And the one up there as well. Let me see if I can get that. I'm going to sharpen these tools because they're getting a little dull, so I'll be right back.